Well, it is a beautiful fall day here in Michigan, and it's about 45 degrees, and the colors are on the trees, and it is a beautiful day to do some fall cleanup in the garden. I haven't made a video in a while, like a month. I've been busy. We've been preserving food, and this is our garden here. Actually, normally I go through this gate right here, but I just got done taking this part of the fence out so we can get a tractor in, because I have a small wood chipper that I use for fall cleanup. So we're gonna work on that today. Kayla's still getting beans. Our last planting of beans, third or fourth planting, are just starting to put out. Yeah, she's been putting them in the freezer. They look really good. We've been eating them. Some other stuff that's still going. I still got sun gold tomatoes. So what's the date today? October 23rd. So it's past our average first frost date, and we have had a couple frosts, but we're still munching on what's left. We got some lettuce we've been eating. We have more than we could possibly eat. Probably end up juicing it, some of it. But got some romaine heads started. They love this cold weather, as long as it doesn't get frozen. And we've been eating on these carrots. Actually, Kayla started canning carrots. This is our third planting of carrots. See if we can get one. We left a lot of these because they're still growing. See if we can get one. But you know, they're delicious, especially in this cold weather. We have snap peas, some more beans over here. I don't think these pole beans will do too much. They kind of slowed down as soon as it got cold, and they don't get much bigger than that. But Kayla's looking for the rest. We did have a second succession of summer squash that we've been eating off of, and that could have went a little bit farther if it hadn't have got cold, but we did get quite a few. And actually, here's one. This is called Golden Egg. That's a good one. We'll bring that in. So even in October, I planted those, I think September, early September, and we're still getting summer squash. So obviously they'll be done. But these beans, even though they're a little bit...
Those are dry beans.
Oh, these are dry beans, okay.
So we're letting those...
So yeah, we're letting these go. We did do some dry beans
Show them the jars
for the first time this year, and we got a few jars of them. Excited to eat those, throw them in chili. We'll look in the greenhouse real quick. It's about 65 in here, so like a 20-degree difference, and we got some romaine lettuce. We still have some tomatoes. This is honeycomb. These aren't quite as good as the sun gold, but they're not bad. A little bit more of a tomato taste. And then we have our carrots. I just watered, so they're kind of falling over. And we're gonna clean some of this up. It's still warm in here. Oh, it's up past 70. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. We do have some rain clouds to the south of us, and we might get some rain later, but we're not sure if that'll actually happen. One of the things we're gonna do today, Kayla's harvesting. I'm gonna do some cleanup. We have these sunflowers that, you know, we can, I don't know, I've never really harvested sunflower seeds. We'll probably at least keep some to try to plant them, but the birds have gotten a lot of them. We have a lot of sunflower seeds left in these heads, or we'll just give them to the chickens.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Cut this head off and let the chickens munch on them. But I'm gonna be working on these compost piles, cleaning them up. We got grass clippings and plants, and I've already cut down some sunflowers over here. This sunflower looks like the birds kind of reach their little beaks around. I don't know if you can kind of see that. They sit on here and they reach their little beaks around. Actually, I know there's a goldfinch And then he comes around here, he hops over here, and he shucks them right here. And you can see all the sunflower seeds are he's just using this as like a lunchroom, cafeteria. So that's kind of funny. We still got, look at this little guy, that little bumblebee right there. He's still going on that salvia. And yeah, beautiful day. I haven't filmed in a while, so I figured I'd bring the camera back out with me. Maybe I'll take you inside when we get done and show you what we've been preserving. But I gotta get Elias to bring that wood chipper out here with a tractor, and I'm gonna start cleaning up. All right, you can run the tractor up and down the aisles, and your mom's gonna clear the beds, and you can bring it to me. I'm gonna wood chip it, okay? When she's ready. She's getting beans right now. These carrots are so good. So on this compost pile, I've been mowing the garden. We got some tops of carrots in here. I've been mowing the garden with the grass clippings and throwing it in this pile. So this is all grass clippings, and this is pretty nasty. It's anaerobic. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to run it through the wood chipper. I'll have to be careful because it's been raining like the last 3 days, and it's pretty wet. It won't break down like that. So I gotta mix it up and let it aerate with some browns. Anyway, I'm not like the master expert at making compost. I've done it before. I just let this get out of hand a little bit. We're gonna rip all these tomatoes out. We have so much tomatoes this year. We might try to keep all these. We might not, I'm not sure. These are all just volunteer tomatoes. So let's start with that. Just like that, we got all those tomatoes out. There's compost under here, and there's compost right here I had started a while ago. And that actually looks like it's decent for just sitting here. So we got a bunch of compost here ready to go. And I'll just show you this chipper. Basically, this is for like leaves. It's just a small wood chipper, and then it's got a little port here for up to 2-inch sticks, and it works great for. I gotta be careful a little bit. I just realized because I just tried to chip these pepper plants, and it got like I was like breathing in the pepper stuff. It's kind of weird. Camera over here is basically just chopping off the plants. We're leaving the roots in the ground, and getting these beds ready for winter.
Can we cut the flowers too, or leave them for now?
It's up to you. You could leave them.
I think I'm gonna leave them.
The bees are still, honeybees are still on them. Or maybe not honeybee. Oh, it's just a bumblebee. But yeah, maybe this
Yeah, what do you mean?
bed we could clear, leave the leaks.
Yeah, Yeah, we could eat those. Do I gotta pull those strings out first? You probably don't want the string through the chipper.
No, but if you pull the plants out or cut the plants off, you could just pull the, however you want to do it. No, we don't want the strings. Just stack it alongside the fence. Well, Kayla is chopping the plants, and we are going to, Simeon is getting all the sunflower heads. And then these two are running the plants back and forth. I got this chipper on Facebook. Come on now. This chipper's really loud, so I got earplugs in. Now that we got it a little bit more clear, I'm gonna get a little closer to the pile. You could take this off. This is just for hauling it with a little lawn tractor. It smells really good, if you can imagine. I don't know. We just basically mulched a bunch of basil and peppers and tomatoes. So, I don't know. But it also smells like, you know, gasoline and dirt. So you get a little bit of a interesting smell going on. This all looks really good, this compost. Just gonna make a little spot for the stuff to come out. And while it's off, I'm gonna clean out this chute. Should probably have boots on. I don't think this is gonna work quite how I wanted to. It's pretty wet and it was actually raining on us for a minute there. But this thing gets clogged up pretty good when I try to do, like, this is all that wet grass I was talking about. All this stuff, when I try to throw it in there, you know, it just kind of clogs it up. That thing isn't meant to go under like heavy like resistance. It'll like bog down pretty well, and you can't even start it unless there's zero resistance. I think it's more of like a slow start, high power type engine. And it's actually good because, you know, it's not just going to start if you got your hand in there, you're working on it or whatever, but it's got to be totally clean. It's kind of a pain in the butt when it clogs up. So I think that's good for now. We got some of these sunflowers gone. Actually, all the sunflowers, it looks like. Like I said, we still got some beds growing. And Kayla cleared the pepper bunks, the tomato plants. Looks like we got to clear these beans. I think she got some beans off of these today. So I remember last year we got it all done in one day, but I feel like I had already done some prep work. Plus we added a few beds this year, I think. As far as packing them out with plants for second and third plantings even. So there's a lot going on still, even in late October. So we'll have to do a part 2. Maybe I'll make a video, maybe I won't. But I got basically filled all that from the garden plants. And it's basically just, you know, basil, peppers, tomato plants, marigold plants, corn stalks, sunflower stalks. So this is just the way I did it the last couple of years. It works pretty well. It breaks down pretty well because I'm already breaking it down mechanically or physically. And the only negative side of this is you have to get it hot enough to kill all those seeds, because I put a ton of pepper seeds, a ton of tomato seeds, a ton of marigold seeds, basil seeds. We kept all the sunflower heads, but you got to kill all those seeds, otherwise your compost will be just like full of seeds. These are all the sunflower heads full of seeds. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with them. I'll probably put these out in the greenhouse so they can stay dry. I have to Google. We've never harvested sunflower seeds. I'll have to look it up, maybe on YouTube, watch a video on how to harvest them. But put that right in here, let it dry out. And that's that. I'm gonna continue to, you know, boring stuff, like pack up some of my pots and lawnmower, and you know, we got rakes and shovels and hanging baskets and, you know, garden tools. So my next couple videos, I'm going to be making some music with my sisters. I'm actually filming that tomorrow, but I'm not sure when it comes out on YouTube or whatever. And then I'm excited about that. I also got some other videos with music coming up, and then I have some exciting news to share with you someday in the next week. We'll be farther along. We're waiting on some news ourselves, and then I want to kind of relay that for whoever cares. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.